Hi there, it's Mark here, and welcome to our thoughts for the day. Now, as we continue through this Easter season, I wanted to offer just a bit more reflection of what it might mean to live in light of the resurrection. And as I was thinking about this, I was reminded of a story. Now, I do apologise, it is a football story, but I hope you'll see why I find it quite illuminating. Even being a Spurs fan, and this story is about a particularly triumphant evening for Manchester United. So let me tell you how this story goes. So this particular story goes that there was disbelief. Having just attached Bayern Munich's colours to the Champions League trophy, the instruction was to put on the Manchester United colours instead. Such was the nature of the last few minutes that the 1999 Champions League final between Bayern Munich and Manchester United was one of the most remarkable of all times, as Manchester United scored 2 injury time goals to beat Bayern Munich 2-1. You see, Bayern had taken an early lead, a scoreline which remained as the game edged towards 90 minutes. But just as the fourth official indicated 3 minutes of injury time, United won a corner, and the ITV commentator Clive Tildesley, he tempted fate. He said, "Can Manchester United score? They always score." He said that as they prepared to take this corner. Well, the ball was sent into the box. It could only be bundled to the feet of Ryan Giggs, and his weak shot fell to Teddy Sheringham, who prodded the ball into the net. The Bayern players looked on in disbelief. United celebrated, and the stadium geared itself up for extra time. But 30 seconds after the restart, United forced another corner. Again, Beckham swung the ball in. Sheringham headed it down, and Solskjaer stuck out a foot to stick the ball into the roof of the Bayern net. What was seemingly unthinkable just a few moments earlier had become reality. Now, just prior to these sensational events, thinking the result was a foregone conclusion, the UEFA president had left his seat to go and prepare for the trophy presentation. He had to take a lift and a long walk deep down into the stadium, and he didn't hear what was going on the pitch. When he emerged at the end of the game, he was stunned. "I can't believe it," he said. "The winners are crying and the losers are dancing. I can't believe it. The winners are crying and the losers are dancing." Just over a month ago, we journeyed through those events of Holy Week to the despair of Good Friday. And I often wonder how those disciples would have felt in those hours after Jesus' death. They must have felt like they were the losers in the story. After all, they'd all put their hope in someone who had just been killed. They followed someone who had promised so much, but had seemingly failed to deliver, leaving those who had called for Jesus' execution appearing to triumph. But then comes the turn in the story. The good news that Jesus beat death, rose again, ultimately fulfilling all that he had promised. And to live in the light of the resurrection, with those amazing, seemingly unthinkable events, is to live in God's story. That the unthinkable can become reality. Hope and life can be found in even the most desperate of situations. And echoed in those words spoken on that remarkable footballing evening in 1999. Losers can begin to dance.